Hi guys and welcome to another today's video. A video to where I don't know how I should feel. Number 1. Getting beat by back is a video I do not know how to start. And then losing right after this. I won him once, then got my ass completely destroyed here, getting perma-stunned. That lady knows because thanks to the game, I actually get to keep my dignity, but well, I'll be going over step by step of what I thought during these matches. I'm telling you, it wasn't a fun. It was a fun match. Actually, it was a fun match. No match is ever not fun, even if you are losing. Sometimes it's the best match you could ever wish for. Now I'll explain to you the reason I banned Chaos Knight. Simple, salty when you get shard or scepter. The ability to make other illusions of many other people. It's a bit. No, I'm sorry. I can't. And also, I wouldn't use the starting items I'm using here in this video. There's probably a better way to it, like getting the, I think it's the blade, wind blade, and wind blade, branch, and then some other things, heals, blood grenade. That's the way you could have gone if you hear anything like that. That's supposed to be talking in the clip. I tried to make it so, or like not as was possible, but I don't know how to, so I'm sorry about that. Another thing is Pioneer has 2 perks. Those who don't know, Pioneer has other perk. The one that I did not select. I usually run that, but I found out it actually isn't good. It's not good, but it's good. You just have to be really skilled outside, but this one also requires some skill. But overall, why skill? Because the goal is Bounty Hunter is not to like do damage. It's to annoy your opponent so much that you will be like, what? Do we become a problem? Now in this match, the problem was Monkey King, and for me, I thought it was Monkey King and Undying because I can play with Undying. I know Undying he is annoying when you put his tomb down, stealing strength, and as an agilitator, you don't have strength, so you would like to get him out the way. Monkey King, people playing Monkey King are really skilled, they know how to use his abilities, very skilled, and overall. And also, what I was doing is that I don't know how to use the got this in the bag thing for my character. Don't know. Though I will say this. Now, for the reason I go for this set of items is so I can immediately put the war down and scout my enemies. Now, this is what happened. I didn't know that there was a sentry war down. So, trying to be sneaky, they could see me. And I got destroyed there because they all surrounded me. I still thought I was invisible. But because no one attacked me, and then I got hit with that. And died. But I got the coin, so it's a win-win I could. It's not win-win. That's not a win on his first blood. It's kind of embarrassing. Well, other than that, of course, basically just always any other item is a bit. I don't know why would you pick it. Okay, there is some. Yeah, there are reasons. You maybe mana boots. Okay, people pick mana boots. I understand. Banana stuff comes a bit too fast, and you're tracking and throwing yourself. That's when you're playing aggressive. But if you play a bit tactical, you're not gonna need the mana boots. Unless you have Crystal Maiden on your team, you might not really need it. Because thanks to me, who had Crystal Maiden, my mana regen was kind of good. Though not good enough to I couldn't get a mana regen item, but good enough to I could keep my distance and not spend this match. I could spend at least a decent amount of mana. So also sorry if I talk too fast. It's just something I but I thought so now as you say what I mean is that when I'm dying steals your strength. Look, and I was with Windrunner. Windrunner, if I'm not mistaken, say universal. Oh, I think she is. Yes, she's universal. Sorry. Yes, she's universal. I don't know. So I'll just say she's universal, and she doesn't have the strength like me. So the problem is, if I'm dying steals those things anymore, will we just flies for Marcy? Though this is a new play because I've never seen Marcy in a game and I've never seen Io. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Please. Yeah. So Io is another person I've never seen a game. and this IO played very good. I will say that. This Master 2 overall, so as unique players I've never seen. Though Bounty Hunter, I don't know how to explain that game. The game is a bit weird. I would like to leave it to you to see, but commentating on this is a bit weird because trying to save your teammates, and also I was a bit angry at my Windrunner. Sorry, Wind Ranger. My bad, not Windrunner. Now, why was I angry at Wind Ranger? For a very good reason. Is that she was level 3 and she did not get Shackle. Now, you are thinking, okay, it's no problem. At ease when her perk is about Shackle. But towards the beginning of the games, I couldn't be angry, but still, the fact that you didn't get Shackle and your ability Shackle, it's a bit now concerning. That relies on me. Very like. Okay, I thought I'd be shaking my head because my headphones are a bit tilted, so yeah. For the mic, it's glassy. I play a bit aggressive, and there are some things. Though overall, I will say this. That I was not relying on Viper. I've had many Vipers in my game, and we have lost almost all of them. I don't know why, but Viper just doesn't get the attack speed. It's either the Viper doesn't get the attack speed, but it's playing aggressive, or the Viper plays too scared, and you're just sitting there. Like what happened? There was a game I've played where Viper, I don't know, just decided to not to sit still in the fountain when there were two heroes attacking the bottom tower. Now that might not seem as a problem. There's just two heroes and he's like alone. But the problem was that okay, it's no matter what you say, it's a problem for hero. He was actually moving around the fountain, so it doesn't get better. I just think sometimes certain characters, I don't know, playing scared with him, it's a bit weird to see. Like imagine playing scared with Husker when you meant to, or like Axe. Now this is a big deal. It changes a play a bit differently. And yes, I was trying to scout out with their side, so I'm playing a bit safe because Wind Ranger put a side there. I want to put mine there so it doesn't collide with them. But that was a unique thing. I've never seen it where two players could destroy the Jabber's like opponent's sentry. It was so unique. It was so funny to me also. I think I was like dying laughing because it never happened. Oh yes, I forgot to explain this, but the perks. Now the second one, the one I didn't pick, that one for every targeted spell bounty hunter does do, he steals a certain amount of gold. I think it's 4 in the beginning. You start stealing. So, here's an example, like when I threw my shuriken, I think it was, yeah, shuriken blade, I would have gotten 4 gold now, and she would have taken damage. I'm not gotten, but I'm stealing gold actually. Like his J Claw, like his J Dagger, you steal gold. Also, sorry for that spike lag there. I think this doesn't happen. I think I know the reason, but it's funny. The reason is because I was recording. Why is it funny? Is because I don't know, I'm making content just decided, but anyways, yeah, I'm just making content just decided with that. But anyways, yes, now, as I said, you would have stolen 4 gold from her, and it goes up to 24 gold you steal per target. Now, that can be good if you have something like what I like to get the silence. I like to get the silence item, Dagon, and then if I can, Ethereal Blade. Might end then. If you're wondering, why do you get such items? I'm pretty sure some players might know. The reason is because simple. I don't want to. I want to support and attack, and I would like to get easy kills. An example: imagine fighting. What's a character that? Imagine fighting Invoker. That's a very bad example. Imagine fighting Slayer. Luna. I'd find Luna? Linnea. I don't know. I forgot her name. Lena? I think that's her name. Yes. But find Luna. If names don't get you goals, that uses Fire Phoenix player. Yeah, anyways. If you fighting her, you use your. You just die on her, or you just silence her, and you start hitting her. And because or you just hit her first, if you're invisible, you hit her with your shadow, since you're in shadow form. Shadowhawk, and she stunned, you silence, and then you just start hitting her. She can't cast spells other than like fight you, which she needs attack speed, and to get attack speed, she casts spells. So you understand how broken it becomes? Well, not broken really, but it becomes how it will support you a bit better. Also, the reason for that shuriken throw, so I underestimated the range and wanted to bounce to her. But she's a fast one. Um, that's the reason. Now why Dagon? Dagon is a very simple reason. Not only does it help with the mana problem, but the most important thing it helps us is with strength and intelligent heroes. Mostly with strength heroes though. But the reason why it helps with strength heroes is simple. As an agility hero, you don't have much damage. Some do, like an example, Phantom Assassin. A critical strike makes it beautiful, easy kills and easy damage. But the problem we have is that it's almost semi granted. He has no damaging spells. One damage, one damaging spell. Other ones are passive, so don't count. I have one damaging spell that can do 550 damage once every 6 seconds. So it's not really efficient. Then we have Dagon. Don't forget that track there's a damage amplification. I think it's only to shuriken, but I'm not exactly sure. Now imagine that damage amplification on top of your Dagon. And if you silence them and then Dagon, the damage will stack, and so you'll be safe. And it will kill them, and you don't have to actually just chase them that far. Maybe if you underestimate it, you might, or if you're not sure, you could, but it's best not to. But yeah, I think there's nothing you should really do. The reason that should because I was creating it to kill myself, and yeah, I was playing to get the gold for the gold ruins, bounty ruins. Yeah? And I was happy. I thought I was gonna die actually because and not so long ago there was actually heroes there. So the Easter heroes, yeah, the Easter heroes. No, the heroes on middle now. Also, I can't really see my face. That's the reason you get Dagon and Silence. Etherblade needs to just boost their damage to a whole lot. How much you asking? I actually don't know, but I have done it. It just doesn't insta kill. But let's say you late game and you fight someone like Butcher, who has magic, who does his shield. You can just not break it, but you can do more than just break it. You can just like capsule kill him, or if you get someone on like on guard. That's the reason I broke that so the so that Monkey King doesn't jump. So Monkey King might be there, and just in case he was, I don't want him to jump on us. Because if you break the 300 name, you can stun. As you see, I have the silence item. Silencing and dying there. No, I think no, silenced the Monkey King, walked away, and then tried to get some hits in with my dagger, so I can steal gold and so do damage. Now I died here because of my own greed and foolishness. I'll say that much. But yes, that's the reason. If you're wondering what items do I get for attack, it's just Isolator and Critical Strike. Those are the only two items I recommend. Anything else is a bit X. Like, I wouldn't go for Maelstrom. Maelstrom is the odds of me hitting it, no. So Scepter, is it a must? I don't think so. Just for 75 bonus range, I think that's a bit. I guess you can't really do much to Bounty Hunter. I'm a bit angry about the Scepter upgrade. The Shard is even small. Shard is good. Okay, I won't say Shard is good, but Shard is reasonably okay. The fact that I get to put my friend invisible without breaking mine is good. The delay time is made better. But the only reason I do think I don't like it is because Bounty Hunter is a bit. He used to be from Dota 1 a monster. Now it's not really as much support. Not a lot of character support. I think the one character I hate that they changed is Lich. That mana regen does mess me up. Dota 1 I am aggressive, but no, I'm not used to it. Though, I'll say this. I will give it. And yes, greed is good. That's what I meant by if you could silence someone, you will just win. As you see, silencing him before he did his ulti, I would have won that fight. But yes, I was busy. Now I was also being scared that because Marcy has now Cranium Basher, and things so ulti, she becomes like Ursa Warrior, where she just absolutely does a lot of attacks. 3 attacks, I think, or four attacks for at rapid speed, and then you could be stunned within that, and then at the R shot you just get a boom like AOE slow. Wasn't happy about that, and IO was our number one target since IO was playing support, which I expected, but not as much. Um, that was the reason I get those items. Now, what is the last thing get that I don't? The one I'm using, the perk I'm using. I know I'm between about back and forth, but the reason I did. The last one. Look, his perks is not very good. I'll be honest. Finding his perks is a bit weird. But all that it does is just that. It just basically when I ricochet, when my dagger ricochets to another tracked unit, and it just happens to like um and they just happen to be in the middle of that ricochet, they will get the damage and the slow. That can be good, or that could be bad, and it makes my dagger have an AoE also. I realized that. So it's probably the best one you could go. Stealing the gold is also good. Because a lot of target spells, like I said, you have your silence, your dagger, how much characters you're tracking, then you're tracking counts as stealing gold, and then your dagger. Wait up. Though I wouldn't recommend that since you have your dagger, your passive, which just steals I think 100 and something gold eventually. So I don't even think, oh, eventually, but that gets no cooldown, so what's the point? You're just constantly stealing, I don't know how much gold and doing critical strike, so I don't see the point. Though, yes, there's not much to commentate on about Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is a very weird character. But I did find out two differences when playing with him. One, if you get the gold on where you steal gold, um, you have to play a bit strategic and play a bit aggressive. Because I don't recommend getting Hex. There's two reasons I don't recommend Hex actually. I prefer people to actually get Aetherblade and not Hex. I know why people get Hex. I think Hex is for the mana regen or for team play because you get to beat the person. But why not Hex is for a simple understanding reason is because if you Hex someone, right, you have 2 seconds, 1.8 out. I remember, I don't buy that. I never buy that item. Not because it's bad. I don't like using it. Wait, for example, as you saw there, I silenced and then zapped, and I moved, saved my ally, and now they don't have a spell. And the moment I get vision of someone, it's immediate. You just immediately track them, have it ready, and see. That's also come out. And now I think I silenced Monkey King, even though he's in Black King Ball. Used Black King Ball. I have to silence him because if he does another spell, we can't kill him. Track that person, track Bat Rider, and what is he doing? See? Just that small difference of tracking or silencing one person can change your whole fight. Reason I recommend that? Not that. So, yeah, the reason I don't recommend X is because you. There's like. My reason is because it doesn't boost your status, it's team play. It's what I don't like about it. An example, yes, I pick someone, and then yeah, we all beat this one person up. But if I Ethereal Blade, right? I not just me alone getting the bonus. Yeah, it won't be useful if I'm alone. Why I say this because I don't have the damage like the rest. Let's say I just got the X item and nothing else, and like at the beginning, I don't have the damage to support that now. But later on I will. But later on, people like Axe or like Santa is gonna have chainmail, and then it's gonna be a bit of a different Heart of Heart of Heart of Thrasis, yeah. And it's gonna be a bit of it's be a weird fight. If you even get snipey, and it's gonna be sent towards everywhere. So getting Ethereal Blade is a bit better. Not just because you can escape like that, of course, if you are fighting someone like Slayer, or Lunar, or even Slayer. A lot of people you will die because bonus movement, bonus magic never going back. So the other thing is why I was recommend is because of opportunity. It gives you managing and increases your cost range, so it's perfect for your shuriken because it has 600 cost range with scepter with outage you have 525. So increasing it a bit more is it's a definite need since that's your only killing spell that you could possibly have, and since Dagon also takes a long time to come back, so yeah, you don't have much options. And also Dagon is not for killing, Dagon is for weakening. If anyone was wondering, you can use it for killing. I do use it for killing, and why did I not get it? It's because I actually, you see, a funny thing, I thought that we did not claim the teleporter thing. So I thought that if we just left it there, they would think that we there, but I don't know, we're going to make it then. But yes, that was the reason. Dagon is good for start. You would like to use Dagon actually, you would like to use Silence and Dagon in beginning. So why? Is so that when you come near the end, it's refreshed. It's ready for the next fight or for whoever is coming in. That's the reason you would want your Dagon. Is there any other reason? Not really. I guess managing status. But yeah, as I said, it's stats. If I do repeat myself, it's because I don't really do voiceovers, and it's sometimes hard to keep track. I don't have a list. And yeah, I want to get vision, but even keep buying the wards, the vision wards, and it was kind of difficult. So I couldn't. And when your team gets greedy, if you're all, if anyone does any tips or is good at playing with bounty hunter, please give me some tips. But the only thing I realized with bounty hunter, and this is the key thing you should know about bounty hunter, is that you should never play. How do I say? Oh yeah, that was a bit. Oh, if you're wondering what I just said, I was like, wow, that's funny. It's because what happened was that I think Crystal Maiden gave us all smoke. She smoked us. But the problem was that I didn't get of it, and I was next to her. So yeah, and everyone else got, and I was like, oh, it's fine. I don't care really because I have my own invisible which stuns. And it's like, yeah, I was a bit upset that it didn't work for me because come on. As while you play with bounty is simple. Play annoying. That's the reason I'm getting Silence, Dagon, and Ethereal Blade. The reason you get that is because you play annoying. Why is that annoying and how could that be annoying? Silencing someone really puts them down. In, like, as I look say, Monkey got silenced. Oh no, I think I can't see. But whoever got silenced, and they couldn't do anything. Even if they were on silence, they still couldn't do anything. And as you see here, we're coming out, and now I ran. I was silent, sorry. I didn't know where they had vision, so I was a bit scared. And I know they didn't have vision there, because our vision's there. I ran there. He saw me. I had to quickly get double damage. Now the reason for double damage is in case Marcy gets it, and I didn't want Marcy to get it. And I had to keep moving to where our vision was. I saw he was alone. He didn't see I attacked him, and I had to kill him quickly. He didn't die by the silence, which was what shocked me. That's what I mean. See, there's no cooldown on my dagger, and he didn't die. So there is a limit, and I was a bit surprised as well that he didn't die. And I checked his gold to see how much I stole. And it looks like I didn't steal enough. I think I saw 1,000 because he still had 3,000 gold on him. So it means I only saw 1,000. Also, the reason I play like that is so basically the goal of bounty hunter is to make sure everyone doesn't have enough gold. Like the opponent's team doesn't have enough gold, your team has enough gold. That's the reason you track them, steal the gold with your dagger. If you go for the other one, the other perks, the one that makes it target spell. Every time you get a spell item, you steal gold. That's also great. It makes it easier to steal the gold. But that's what I realized with playing with bounty hunter is be annoying as possible. Now, if you're thinking being Hex is annoying, it is. But the problem is that you can counter it with black ping ball. Thank you guys, that's black ping ball now. With black ping ball, you can actually, if I'm not mistaken, since it's a spell actually and not like silence, you will actually just not be hexed. So you would have to wait till they're done. While inside, while you have to have black ping ball on, I can still silence you. So the difference is real. And I was just scouting. I don't know. I do want to be a part of Roshaw, and I wanted to make sure no one took it. I want to make sure no one took the thing. I was wondering if I was gonna take the vision. He didn't, and then I just did because yeah, why not? They see this would have been so much helpful so long ago. I was gonna be tracking, but since I'm buying it, I couldn't, and this is the result. See that silence there. He can't jump to a tree, and he has to get beat. He does his ulti at the last moment, and he just dies. I could be wrong. He probably did do it all through silence. I could not see, but I did see a face on him, so I mean he was silence. And IO too. Uh, as Bandit, you always have to make sure all your opponents, the people that are fighting is tracked. Even if you don't get the kill, the money is way worth it. As you see, the items are being bought by all your teammates. Is thanks to the track. So if anyone plays Bounty Hunter, please track your opponents so you realize the money that everyone is getting thanks to is great. And it helps make them get better items. You see in that situation, see there, stand and without silence, it is a bit difficult. And yes, I'm making sure I prove how useful silence is. And other than that, there's actually not much I could say. I guess I've spoken for this whole video. And yes, I had to silence IO. No, I silenced Marcy because Marcy, if she does that where she grabs you and pulls you back, I would have died because IO then could have done his ability where he summons his. Yeah, that ability you seeing there he's doing. If he did that, I would have died. It, he, she, thing, I don't know. He, I shall go with he now. And yes, as you see, I am low life, but the track is worth it actually. Silence, see, silenced right through it. Actually, wait, now I think about it, you did actually. And I have Dagon still, that's ready. So if I see get Dagon first, and that happened to be no one actually, I think. I think no one got some, no one got Dagon, yeah. And thanks to Crystal Maiden, that helped me too. Yes, but no, somebody did that one, it was him. The unfortunate event. So as you see, there are a lot of people might hate the fact that you're silencing because if I'm not mistaken, it automatically becomes your kill. If I'm not mistaken, but at the end of the day, does it really matter? Okay, yes it does. If you're trying to get your character level up, but look, we're winning the game. That's like my excuse for it. I was actually losing my game. I don't know where even. Oh yes, I was scared that Bad was still alive, but then I looked up and I saw with Bad is actually not alive. And I was like, why am I scared? But yeah, I fought and talked through this whole semester. Oh, very excellent. Interesting. Oh yes, I'm gonna push bottom line down. Oh yes, Viper, I don't know. Viper thinks I the teammates who think you can speak drawings. Viper saw us drawing on the map, I think, at one point. Wait, I think it's coming up. It is Viper drew on the map. Explain to me, like if anyone can. I would love someone to please explain to me. I see this later. Please explain to me what was he doing? He signals, he pings me. I go, okay, he's pinging me. He's telling me to push down. I generally didn't know what he was doing. He started drawing. You can see it. You see me looking at the map. What are you drawing? We stood still, and I'm thinking, what could he have drawn? And I thought, okay, wait, no. I know what he's signaling. He's signaling us to go fight Roshan because people are pushing. So killing Roshan would be the smartest opinion. No? Because he signals Roshan. I go, okay, so he wants us to kill Roshan. Go. I go check if Roshan's there. Okay? I come there. Roshan is not there because he's not spawned yet. So I go, okay. That's fine. We'll wait till he's back, no? The ultimate thing happens. And I mean this. Wait, yeah. I'm waiting. I think everyone's getting ready, clearing the creeps. waiting. He gets arcane power. He goes to check. Roshan's not there. We go, okay. We'll just wait till the time is done. He spawns, and I'm like, okay, finally, he maybe can tell us what we have to do. What was funny is that this man, we never went to go kill Roshan. I didn't know I picked it. Also, another thing, don't be greedy. This is what happens when you're greedy. It has happened to me, and yes, I couldn't save him, but I could track someone for a future kill. And then nothing with playing Bounty Hunter, you actually have to finish the game fast, because you just lose everything. What does that mean? Your damage becomes irrelevant, everything becomes harder. So yeah, I see what I mean. Just tracking. That tracking is useful. And the range, I got the shot invisibility. The reason I got invisibility for him is because, well, I got the shot, I think, is because there are some allies who doesn't have invisibility, who can't go invisible, so it's best to just try to protect them as much as possible, or if you both want to do a sneak attack and they just, you see, and then I think I tracked, right, they gone, yeah, they gone. And then I tracked, no, we all went in because, I silenced Monkey King, Okong, and then I went to go to attack Marcy, because what happened was when Marcy killed Wind Ranger, I thought that it was gonna be a difficult fight, and then we won this fight. No, wait, no. Marcy went to go kill Crystal Maiden. If I can't see it here, I'm sorry, but it's so small. I could enlarge it, but then I think it makes sense. But anyway, we won that fight, and I was confident, but I was still scared of the towers. Because towers can kill me and Dome wouldn't. But yes, and I personally went to go kill Marcy's statue. I didn't have a vendetta against her, trust me, I didn't. I just wanted to because I thought we were gonna push all lanes. But yes, if you do ever do anything, screw you.